Alright, so we're ready to actually be able to shoot with our character. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab out that sprite that's going to be my projectile, this little pink blob. I'm going to change it from projectile sprite to just projectile, and it's going to need a few things. Firstly, a collider. Give it a circle collider and just tighten that up a little bit. There we go. Now it is trigger, because I want it to trigger whenever it hits something, and firstly delete the projectile so I don't have a million of them. Secondly, tell me what it hit. So now I've got a projectile with just the collider. I'm also going to add to it a rigid body 2D, and I'm just going to set the gravity scale to 0, because I don't want my bullets to just fall when I shoot them out. I want them to go straight. Rigid body is what adds physics to objects, so we need one for this object here. For actual shooting mechanics, I do need 2 scripts. One on the bullets, telling it how to be a bullet, and one on my player, telling him how to shoot magic, how to use magic. So I'm going to go ahead and make the projectile script. So I'll go into my scripts, create a new one, and call this one projectile. I'm going to give that to my... I'm going to give that script to my projectile. There you go. And I'll go ahead and open it up. Alright, now we're ready to write the script. So what we need is a few variables. Firstly, I need to get a public float, and this is going to be my projectile's speed. I'll set this to be 20f. Later on I can make this a private variable, but I'm not making it public so I can edit it now. But what I will make private is the rigid body. 2D, of course. And I'll once again call this RB for simplicity. So when our game starts, I want RB to equal whatever game object the script is attached to. Lowercase g, thank you. Dot get components, and that'll be the rigid body 2D. I also, at the start of the game, as soon as my bullet spawns, want it to start moving. So I want the rigid body dot velocity to equal transform dot right, so moving along that left-right axis, times the speed value. So I'll just get rid of that. I'll make a public, in fact, just make a void on trigger enter 2D, collider thing I hit, if the thing I hit has a tag, and we'll look at tags in just a moment, equal to enemy, then I want to kill the enemy, which we're going to set up in just a moment. The thing I hit dot game object is what I want to destroy, and when I hit anything, so not inside that if statement, I want to destroy this game object. Now we're back in Unity, we can go ahead and play the game. I've moved one potion up, so it should fly into it and delete off my list of things in the hierarchy, because it no longer exists. It moved, it hit, and it's gone. I'll play that once more. It should move just in front of my wizard, hit, and then disappear. So our projectile is basically set up. All we need to do is to create another folder called prefabs. That's because I don't want a bullet to start in my game. I'm going to drag it into prefabs, and you notice it's got all the stuff that it had set up before. I'm just going to delete this one. Prefab still exists, prefabricated one, and I can drag these out whenever I not want. And more importantly, I can script them to appear whenever I want. So I'm going to make a script which is simply going to be called perform magic, because that's what it is. This is my magician. He's going to do magic, and I'll drag the script onto him. So he now knows how to perform magic, although the script is empty. The only other thing I need to do is to set up where the magic is going to come from. It's going to come from his toes, his head, his face. What I need to give him is a empty object just floating inside of him. This is going to be the fire point. I'm going to move this object to where the magic is going to originate from. And I'm going to originate it from just in front of his little hands. So there's the fire point, it's an invisible object. In fact, I will make it this for now so that we can see it. It's just in front of his little hands. Let's go ahead and do the perform magic script. So in this script, I'm just going to need three things. I'm going to need firstly that the location of my fire point. I'm going to need the game object, which is my spell. It'll be JECT. And later on, whenever I hit something, I'm going to increase my score or use a potion, so I'll use that later. But for now, all I need to do is check if my player is trying to shoot, then make a bullet. If inputs dot get button down is fire 1. If they're pressing the left mouse button in this case, or a trigger button on a controller, then I just want to create a bullet. Instantiate a spell at the fire point's position with the fire point's rotation. The rotation is important because as my character rotates, this being inside of him, a child object of the character, is also going to rotate 180. So it'll change whether I'm facing left or right, which will also change whether I shoot left or right. Otherwise, they're always going to go to the right. Let's do our Unity setup. So our player wants to know, in its perform magic script, where is the fire point? Oh, it's right here. And what does the spell look like? Ah, well, I've got one in my assets. There you go. That's the projectile. So now when I play, and I click, I can shoot my magic spells left and right. Notice the ones going out to the left are still around. Oh. Shouldn't have done that. Whoops. The ones going off to the left were still around. That is because they're not hitting anything. So in this kind of example, what would be kind of good is setting up a sort of barrier around the outer side that's just checking if it hits that, then stop. Then just destroy it. There should be a barrier or something anyway, so that my player can't run off the edge of the map. Although in this case, my camera doesn't move. We'll look at camera movement very soon.